So we had a huge storm in Utah. Really, the cloud on the radar, it looked like it covered the whole state, but it hit really hard in Salt Lake City. In the box, Elder News is just north of us. And I follow them, and I saw this post, and it just gave me a great idea. And I thought I would share it with our publishers. So they have a pretty active Facebook page, almost 12,000 people following. And they just put up this post. Feel free to post your storm photos here. So this is obviously something you could be doing on many different digital platforms. Facebook is probably the easiest for people, both at the newspaper, because all you got to do is write a post, and then also for the users, because they just upload the photos as comments. But look at this. They got a ton of stuff. But what I was going to say is you could also, do something similar on the website, set up a form for people to submit their photos. I think the nice thing about Facebook, really, to give it credit, it's got this obviously network effect. So there's the instant gratification that you get of putting your photo up on this post, and it's getting likes from the other people that post photos, and then they're all getting notifications all day long as other people post. So, with hundreds of photos that they end up getting, it's quite a resource for content. I'm going to be looking out for their next edition. We had the storm, I think it was Tuesday night. So they were probably already well into the print edition. So I didn't see much on that, but it'll probably be in the next print. So we'll see how they lay it out. I'm really interested if it'll just be like a whole page of pictures and little quotations. Do they give credit to the people that took the photos? Because that would be a cool thing to see your name in the paper just by uploading a photo to Facebook. So it's kind of like reverse publishing. It's engaging with your social media audience in a really meaningful way that's going to boost your engagement later, because Facebook's going to promote your page more to these people. Just a lot of cool things involved here. So maybe at some point we can get Casey, the publisher, on to talk about it and just get his perspective on, how this actually goes when they do it. Have you guys seen anything else like this? Other news organizations? The Acorn does something neat where it's like send a picture of yourself on vacation with the Acorn. That's more of like an evergreen thing. This is more of like an event that everyone's helping document, kind of in a neat way.
One of the publishers actually does like pet pages, and they do a calendar, and that might be a way to monetize and also keep the engagement level up. They vote on who's going to be in the calendar.
The pet page, that would be the Jamestown
Press. I think that was over in October.
It's an annual thing.
The voting's, I think it's closed. Right. But I believe that the Mountaineer still has theirs, but I don't know if it's on Facebook.
I just think with all these things, you might as well do it wherever you can. It's just going to be a little bit more time to gather all those photos together. And if you're doing a competition, then you've got to put them all together in one place. One thing I was thinking that they could do that would be pretty straightforward. Obviously, you want to get these photos on the website if you can. So downloading them, uploading them as an image gallery, right? And then you could send the image gallery in your newsletter. That would, to me, kind of maximize the spread, and maybe share a link for the image gallery on Facebook again. Because clearly the newspaper recognizes the value of this content and repurposing it in print. So I guess my argument is, why wouldn't they do it on all their digital platforms? Probably just a resource issue, because it does take time to do that. This really takes no time at all. It's creating a slideshow as it goes. It's kind of neat. We'll circle back to that story next week when we have a print edition to look at. Thanks for watching Today in News Tech, the podcast covering innovation in digital journalism. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and subscribe on YouTube or any of your favorite podcast apps. We'll see you tomorrow.
At our hometown, we help newspapers build WordPress websites, design native apps, and develop digital subscription models. If you are interested in a free prototype of your publication on WordPress, go to ourhometown.com and click the Contact Us button.